Hello and welcome to the 53rd episode of the Harad campaign of 4th Age Total War Dominion of Men, a modification of Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. I am Wombat, or Wambat as you please. Let's see, we are now in turn 59. I realize looking back here, I always find myself in this situation wondering what was I thinking last time I was playing, but I'm curious as to why I didn't pursue and try to do more damage to the stack over here. Maybe I just felt like it would be too much of a risk. At any rate, now we're in a position, they probably would feel themselves strong enough that if I did attack them, they would stay and fight. But I wonder if that's not without very good reason, because I do not have a front line that could hold up against them. All I could do is attack and then retreat, which would have been a much better thing to do than the last turn before ending the turn than now when they can counterattack me and I would be in a really bad way. But probably the better thing to do this turn is attack Anarch and take that. Let me see if I can get paid for that. I think, if I remember correctly, independent peoples, you can get more money attacking, but that might just be because, it might just be in the beginning, because you can, because they have such a high strength rating. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm pretty sure I spoiled a new... Yeah, pisses them off when you ask for too much money. So there goes diplomatic income this turn. That is one thing. I'm kind of happy in my situation here, because even though I don't have a good diplomatic standing, I got some alliances, but they're all pretty useless to me. I'm still very secure. I can definitely take on whatever is occurring with the forces that I have. I'm not worried in that regard. What does suck, though, is that without having a protectorate, I'm liking that diplomatic income. So what I am in danger of is just running out of money to do things, and running out of money itself is going to make it harder to get protectorates going down the road here. But maybe I can pull together enough funds from raping Mordor here. Okay, let's go ahead and take that settlement. Wow, look at that. I've got nowhere to run to. If I say withdraw from battle, my men will die. Still, taking the settlement should be that difficult. I outrange the dark bows, but that itself... actually, I don't. My Corsair archers do not outrange the dark bows. I do definitely overpower them, so I'll just have to make use of that. That's not a foregone conclusion in the narrow passageways of a Dunedainic settlement. Let him not vow to walk in the dark who has not seen the nightfall, Elrond half-elven. Ever since I started playing offline, I noticed that initially load times on and between battles takes quite a bit of time. I wonder why. It seems to get better as the recording progresses. I was curious if that would be the case. I wonder if there's some sort of communication with Steam that it's trying to do and can't do and gets stuck on for a little bit. Communicating how many hours I'm playing or something. I can't think of what else that Steam would care about as far as my playing this game. I was afraid the game had frozen there for a moment. I've got low walls, so that's good for me. Let's see what good I can make of that. Let's try not to get these archers of Harad damage. Instead, we'll concentrate on exposing my Corsair archers. right up close where they can run up and start firing on the dark bows immediately. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to have our skirmishers go first and try to absorb some of that retaliatory fire, because they have shields and they're less important to my victory in forthcoming battles. These guys will hang back. And there's no cavalry in this one, so no need to get my cavalry units involved. I mean my spearman units involved. I did put everybody on one side because I wanted to try to get as many guys out here and exposed as possible. Wow, these dark swords, I feel like their swords are longer than in previous patches. Damn, no dark bows exposed. All the dark bows are up to the top. God damn it. So basically, probably the best policy is going to be to rush them with my swordsmen. That's unfortunate. Okay, yeah. Let's get these guys up here. Okay, we're going to take these guys off fire well, because we need to not waste our ammo on bad angles. I'm going to be throwing my spears and arrows and such from behind exclusively, where at all possible. And we do want to destroy the general before he retreats to the square. Okay, I don't need them shooting at their fronts. Okay, guys. Didn't mean to do that. But you can see how effective shields are. And their armor, just nobody falling from all those arrows. You have to hit them from behind, or you're wasting tons of arrows. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we're going to need essentially one unit of swordsmen. Either, well, I guess both are units of swordsmen. God, I don't want to use up all my swordsmen like this. Okay, so what I could do is take one unit of my skirmishers to either side. Let's start by getting everybody sort of in this corner here. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, that's just that last little guy from that lieutenant unit.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
troubling is that I know that there's a second unit of archers. Oh, there they are. Should have thought of that. They're over at this other gate. Okay, well, there really isn't any way for me to run guys over here fast enough to catch them up. Okay, I need you guys to run. Don't get shot at. Got a pretty decent range, so I gotta be careful with that. Okay. So it looks to me like they are ready to come down and just shoot at my guys. So let's try this. Let's try getting all of my men behind this building. And then just see if those guys will get close enough for me to use my own archers against them. Equivocating back and forth here. And I think they finally decided against it. Okay, well, let's get half of these guys over on this side. Okay. So they are coming down. That's beautiful. Alright, since they're going to do that, I'm going to get all these guys to come around this side. They're going to be silly enough to come all the way down to have an angle of attack. Then I will just attack them. And that's going to start by getting my swordsman back a bit. So as soon as they get in position to try to start firing at me, it looks like the guys up there are already firing. See if I suffer any more casualties. I'll run out and engage them, 2 units, and then I'll send the other unit around back, hit them from behind over there. How's everybody doing? Looks like they're doing okay. Okay, looking good. Okay, they're getting ready to fire now. So let's go ahead and charge. These guys are going to come this way. These fellows, make try to give them orders to come up here, so they don't forget where they need to go, or I don't forget to tell them where they need to go. Oh wow, they're already retreating. Okay, you guys need to go after them. Having to run all this way is not going to be fun. But I gotta do it. Okay, what are you guys doing? You need to be charging.
This general is the perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him?
Okay, so I'm going to keep going after these guys with my skirmishers. Alright, you swordsmen, I want both of you headed over here. If you're getting caught up, just go where I tell you to go. You need it over here. Well, right here is fine.
Forward. Run!
You need to be right here. Okay, please hurry up. Or lose goddamn everybody.
The gods smile upon you today. The enemy general has been killed and his men lose heart. Wipe them
Go
out!
get them. Now you attack and you attack.
Attack! The enemy flee! Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity!
Okay, you guys, I know you're going to be late for the dance, but come over and help out over here. Yeah, dark clothes always complicate these type of operations. You can't just count on them going down quickly to even an infantry assault. They're basically treated like mid-tier swordsmen in melee. Really, the best way to deal with them is with the longer range archers. Even if you have matching range archers, your exchange is going to be poor because they've got better armor, and they still have pretty high numbers for their units. There they go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. My losses are pretty much all on units that can afford losses. Didn't get many back, but oh well. Desert skirmishers are exactly the type of men that I want to lose in a battle. The guest who has escaped from the roof will think twice before he comes in by the door. Gandalf the White. Now, it would have been better, I guess, to scout around, figure out where those other dark bows were. I should have guessed they were at the other gate. It's only natural when they're already opened. And then worked my own archers around to take them out. But it's probable I would have gotten some losses in an archery exchange. I probably wouldn't have lost as many men total, but I would have lost them for my archers, which is a worse thing. Definitely don't like how the game is operating today. It seems very skippy. Okay. So definitely get rid of the mustering fields initially. Everything else can stay for a little bit. Merge those two, they'll disappear, so that's not going to work. Can't really move my men very much, so I think I'll just keep them here this turn. Let's see. Doing things a bit out of order. I should head to my diplomacy right now.
Your humble servant.
I'm really amazed at United Kingdom's ability to hang on here at Evendim. It's got to be because Tharbad is just throwing really trash units at them. Really cool if I could give Ravanian some of these territories of Adunavar. If I can ever get a peace settlement out of Adunavar, or make them a protectorate even, that would be cool. I don't think that's realistic to expect to be able to do. They aren't pressing any of their stacks against my border, which means they're not taking me for a pushover at the moment. Okay. Stop that. Okay, let's see. Scouts. You. A little more practice, please. Maybe he's just not going to get any better. The Master Spy. Because he just has to get his local network going. Okay, you guys can't reach anything, can you? Anything to sabotage here? Let's get somebody in there. I've got a village council in here. Ah, that's to keep it from being... Okay, so there's an issue, and you can see it down here in Umbar. These settlements here are Shadow Cult. And that's because there's something to do with how the cultures, like if, it's hard for me, I can't explain it, but like if the predominant culture on the, throughout the world is Shadow Cult, then unaligned factions will have that as their base culture. But I don't think that's it, because right now probably only Adunabar is Shadow Cult, and I don't think anybody else has been made that way. But maybe it's just because there's all these orc holds up in the mountains that are automatically Shadow Cult and haven't been converted, and that's why. I don't know, but that was causing a big problem over here in previous iterations of the mod. Thurborg Keep, Thronberg Keep would keep wanting to rebel because it would be Shadow Cult, supposed to be Ways of the West. So they added this little village council here to give it a base Ways of the West building that would keep it from being automatically Shadow Cult and screwing with the player. But they neglected to do the same down here in these fortresses and give them a little something or other. Oh, look at that! Garrison farming? When did that shit happen? Never heard of that before. Let me see if I can make that cheaper. Let's see here. Come on. Did not even notice. I would have gone through this entire campaign without noticing that. Let me get that shit. Any rate, but that's why these fortresses down here are Shadow Cult, or, rather than being what they should be. This just increases population growth. That's nice. I won't complain about that. But yeah, they need to give it like a little, I don't know, a little Shadow Cult building. But what we can do, since we're close enough, let's go ahead and damage that village. Now, that unfortunately does not cause it to become Shadow Cult. You'd have to actually occupy the place and then destroy that building.
Moving to position. Out of move, sir. Assassin ready.
If I can assassinate, not very well. Okay, never mind.
Moving to position.
Who's this guy?
Death approaches.
Yeah, pointless.
Moving to position.
I mean, it looks like a high chance to assassinate that guy, and it is a high chance, but these are all rank 5 agents, and I think we've established that that's the highest rank they can achieve. So trying to assassinate them is just inviting a 12%, and I honestly think it goes higher than 12% chance of losing that agent. No point in doing that. It's just they'll just find another lieutenant. It doesn't actually make any difference. Okay, just any of these guys less than 5? Just this guy. Okay. Come on now. Don't freeze up on me. I'm gonna have to save. So much freezing going on. Look, you gained a rank. Nice. It's making me nervous. Okay, let's get rid of the mustering fields. In the market. And the financial policy. Very nice. That's, well, not quite everything, but close enough.
Ready to sail.
Got quite a few agents in here.
Aye, great lord. Aye, my lord. No more moves, sire.
Okay, you can come back here.
Lord? Yes, my lord.
Yeah, they must have gotten this as part of their peace agreement. That's the only way you get these types of garrison units. Can you see what's in here? Just Number of crab fodder units. Okay. Alright, what do we still have over here?
Ready.
Not much of anything. Okay.
Who shall I be? Shall I be? Shall I finish? I killed with. He's dead.
Okay, now this is a settlement I'm trying to mess with.
I kill to please. I kill to please. Assassin ready. Assassin ready.
Okay, that guy needs to skill up. So let's give him the easy job.
This day. He's dead. I killed with. He's dead. I killed with. Death approaches. I killed with. Shall I finish? Shall I be? Death approaches.
Okay, not bad. And I think that's everybody.
Sire. Sire.
He's going down to get retrained.
No more moves, sire. My
He's
liege.
coming up to help out.
Move out. Moves
He's
depleted,
getting
my
retrained.
lord. Sire. March. No
They're
more
getting
moves,
retrained.
sire.
And they're going to go here to get retrained.
Onward.
Okay, these guys are all coming up to play.
Move out. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
And
Sire.
these guys...
March. Out of moves, great lord. Orders.
Poor governor, so he can be a governor somewhere. Where do I need a governor? Eminarna, maybe? No, he's got a governor. They've got a governor. Who's got a governor? Anarch, I guess, needs a governor.
Orders.
Really should put him like Anarlith, I think. That's what I should be doing. Anybody else a poor governor or better? You're a poor governor, so you should go to Anarlith, huh?
Sire.
And incompetent governor. That's the only guy that I don't need governing anybody. That just leaves Tulkasthevalient. Okay, so let's do this.
Sire.
This poor governor can go to Tulkasthevalient.
Leaving the army.
He's going to keep going to
Orders.
Black Serpent. Okay, you're going to keep going to Tharbad. Let's just real quick come over here and see if I can get...
Onward.
Yep. What can I get? Well, I definitely want those guys. And these guys won't hurt. Okay.
Sire. Leaving the army.
Go
Onward.
up there and
Out
fight
of moves,
GRUHA
great
for
lord.
me.
My liege. Sire. Leaving the army. March. No more moves, sire. My liege. Onward. Out of moves, great lord. Sire. My
Okay, you can actually come over here.
Move out. Orders. Forward.
There we go.
Urging armies. My liege.
These are all guys that need to be retrained.
Move out. No more moves, sire. My liege.
Some of these guys need to be retrained, but not all of them.
Sire. Sire. Forward.
Here's one.
Sire.
Doesn't need to be retrained. Although it probably wouldn't hurt.
Splitting the troops. March. Orders.
Okay, and then we decided this guy can go be the governor down here at Anarlith. Gotcha. Let's go do that.
Move out.
All these troops can go up here, of course.
Move out. Out of moves, great lord. My liege.
Oh, and then we got people in here.
Sire. Onward. Orders.
Okay, go here and retrain.
My liege. Forward. Sire.
I think I stopped training troops specifically because I felt like I was paying too much upkeep.
Out of moves, great lord.
That is to say, more than I could afford.
Sire!
An adept governor. He's going to be of most use up north.
Ships ready. Ships ready.
Okay, both of these ships are ready.
Ships ready.
This one can go get
Ships ready.
reinforced. Okay, you just actually need the garrison yourself. Alright, so I can go ahead and besiege Anorak with this stack. Or what can I do with this stack? This stack, honestly, I think I can just sit here and wait for a moment. There doesn't seem to be anything more pressing to do. Ah, they've taken that settlement already. Okay, let me see if I can profit from peace agreement here. Nope. Okay, so we need to start getting our units up here ready to fight. Let's go ahead and make a fort right here. Oh shit, that doesn't work, does it? Because they can just go around through here. Where can I put a fort that will actually work? That damn book is in the way. I can't build a fort next to that book. 2, 3, okay. If I put a fort right in the middle there, they won't be able to get around it. Not easily at any rate. Okay, so that'll work for now. My men will be pretty well protected behind that line. Okay, you guys go up here, ready to take that settlement.
Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Oh, some ridiculous Gondorian hillmen. I don't mind if I have to attack them over several turns. It's fine. At least spearmen should have been sent up to this front with Rohan. I wonder if I should try to get this fortress of Kar Andros. I guess I may as well. Go ahead and besiege it at any rate. Better than nothing.
Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under
I
siege.
can lay off the siege later if I feel like it. Okay, how can I get you retrained? Could you retrain here? I think the only way to find out is to send him down here. I suspect he would only be able to be retrained over at Akaran. I'm not really interested in trying to take that settlement. But maybe I can send him down to Umbar City. Or rather the forts near Umbar City to get retrained. That could be a thing. Give that a shot.
Out of moves, great lord. My liege.
Okay, you can join him. This guy doesn't really have anything to do here. Anyway, I'll have him come over and help against Rohan. They're gonna need help. Maybe spending some time at Minas Arnar will make him a better person. And since I'm just gonna be repelling attacks from Lynn here, probably don't need these swordsmen. have them join this stack for now. Okay, that seems agreeable. Right. Everybody's building things that needs to build things. Everybody's recruiting that needs to recruit. You have a governor yet? You do. So you need to be on that. Growth. Let's go with growth. Come on, everybody likes growth. Let's do growth. Okay, that looks good for right now. Let's make sure we haven't forgotten anybody. All of our ships have moved. They need to move. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I'm happy with this right now. Alright, let's end the turn. See what happens. Okay, we've hit 60 turns under my command. I hate that damn diplomacy tributes thing here. It's really screwing up my estimation of how well we're doing financially. I think we've made more money this turn, that's encouraging. That means I don't mind investing in what have you. Oh, this looks ugly. There's so many people coming. Okay, announcements projects were declared. Got an attuned governor somewhere. In here, okay. I'm gonna do like one provincial pacification at a time until I feel comfortable, I think. Okay, so we can build a merchant's guild here. That would be helpful. Let's go ahead and do that. Why is everything so expensive for you, man? Okay, I'll go with irrigation for now. What do we have here? It's financial policy. Okay, we'll go with grand market then. Alright, your financial policy as well. Good. You all use money. Let's go ahead and get a road camp going then. Are you helping with costs? That's 1780. Yeah, you are helping with costs, so keep you in there. And give you some tribal grants, I think. You'll need some tribal councils. Tribal councils won't hurt here either. Alright, that's everybody. What's going on here? We're building a hosting hall, so that's going to take a while. Holy crap, reading through money. Okay, you can make it. Nice. Well, let's do our diplomacy first. Oh, what do we have here? Good governor? Incompetent governor. Ugh. Probably going to need 3 or 4 more good governors before I can stop training these guys. Okay, we got a war declared between Far Harad and Rune. Interesting. So Far Harad is going to start losing all of its territory to Rune. Yeah, they'll be concentrating on that. Which kind of means Far Harad is going to have to be eaten up by me and Rune. I don't want that to happen. Shit. Well, once Far Harad gets depleted somewhat, I could just declare war on it and potentially at that point make them my vassal. They might go with that just to save themselves. Okay, let's do diplomacy first. things are just edging ever so slightly more in my favor, possibly because they're now at war with Tharbad in terms of their willingness to give me money. It does definitely depend a good deal on your relative positions in terms of strength.
Great one. I will speak with them at once.
Particularly if they don't like you very much. And I'm sure they do not like me.
Sire?
Oh, thanks. Well, things seem to be deteriorating for
Sire?
Dorwinian. He used to have tons of money.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be the case any longer.
Yes.
Probably because they're building too many units. Okay, do I have any tax that I can pull on anybody? Doesn't look like I'll be attacking the United Kingdom this turn. Okay, well that's as much as I can do for this episode. I'm afraid I'm running out of time. This will conclude episode 53 of the Harad campaign of 4th Age Total War Dominion of Men, a modification of Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion, comprising turns 59.1 through 60.2. I've been Wombat, or Wambat, as you please. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and check out our Facebook page for weekly Steam key giveaways at Wombat LPs on Facebook.